Garb-Garb Fruit. User, Streusen. The Garb-Garb Fruit allows the user to turn almost anything into food. Thanks to this devil fruit, Streusen became the head chef of the Big Mom Pirates and used his ability to create food from various objects. However, the food does not taste as good as it looks, which limits its usefulness in some situations. Streusen also saved countless citizens across Totoland by turning the collapsing whole cake castle into a giant sponge cake, preventing many lives from being lost. Garb-Garb Fruit. User, Khalifa. The world government gave the Garb-Garb Fruit to Khalifa during her time in CP9. At first, no one knew what powers it would grant. After eating it, Khalifa gained the ability to create and control soap bubbles. She could even block Nami's lightning attacks by covering herself in soap. Her strongest technique, Golden Bubble, traps opponents inside a giant soap bubble, coating them in soap and temporarily weakening their strength. Garb-Garb Fruit. User, Kinnaman. The Garb-Garb Fruit allows Kinnaman to instantly create clothes and disguises by placing a small object on someone's head. However, the clothes are not permanent and disappear once removed. The fruit is nearly useless in direct combat. Despite its limitations, Kinnaman used this ability to disguise the Straw Hat Pirates and their allies as members of the Beast Pirates during the raid on Onigashima. Berry Fruit. User, very good. Seriously, very good. Where does Oda even come up with these names? Anyway, the berry fruit allows its user to split their body into multiple berry-like spheres. This makes it difficult for normal attacks to land, but the fruit offers little offensive power. Wheel Fruit. User, Sharing Yuru. The wheel fruit allows its user to spin their arms and legs like wheels, turning them into rotating weapons. However, even at full speed, its attacks failed to damage Frankie's metal body. Jacket Fruit. User, Kelly Funk. The Jacket Fruit allows the user to transform into a wearable jacket. When someone wears the user takes control of their body while gaining access to their physical abilities and strength. Kelly's brother, Bobby Funk, wore him during his fight against Sai, allowing Kelly to control Bobby's body and use his strength. Without someone willing to wear the user, this devil fruit is almost completely useless. Smile. Creator, Caesar Clown. Unlike natural devil fruits, smiles are artificial Zoan devil fruits created by Caesar Clown. To create them, Caesar stole Vegapunk's and Judge's research on the lineage factor, the genetic blueprint shared by all living things, and used it to develop a substance called SAD. The SAD was then shipped to Dressrosa, where the Tontada tribe was forced to cultivate smile fruits inside Doflamingo's factory. The Tontada weren't working willingly. They were threatened that their kidnapped princess, Mancherry, would be harmed if they refused. Once completed, the fruits were shipped to Kaido to build an army of artificial Zoan users. However, these powers often came with horrifying mutations. Many successful users developed animal body parts with minds of their own, acting independently from the user, unlike natural Zoan devil fruits. But that wasn't even the worst part. Because the formula was incomplete, only 1 out of every 10 smile fruits successfully granted powers. The other 9 became complete failures. Their users lost the ability to swim and could no longer express sadness, anger, or fear, leaving them able to do nothing but smile and laugh. During Yasui's execution, Hiyori begged Zoro not to blame the people of Ebisu Town for laughing. They weren't laughing because they wanted to. They had completely lost the ability to cry. As if that wasn't cruel enough, Orochi discovered that even after taking a single bite, the failed smile fruits still carried their curse. He ordered the leftover fruits to be distributed throughout Ebisu Town, condemning countless innocent people to a lifetime of forced smiles. Isn't that true hell?